Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Ballin, back again with another Madden 22 franchise video, and today we're bringing back the Fantasy New York Jets. This squad is so dope. I've been so pumped to play this game, and he's 0-2, so I get to just see my team dominate, I feel like. So let's just go ahead and get into this. So yeah, defend outside run, that's fine. For here, we're going to do throw it medium. I'm always going to do that from now on. I don't even know if he does he pass a lot? Look, he passes. Why does it have me doing defend outside run when he's a passer? I need to start paying attention to that. Defend. Oh yeah, this is pretty much the same thing. Yeah, let's do defend. Medium pass, I guess. I don't know. Throw it medium. Okay, that's what I'm doing from now on. And look, everything's maxed out for everyone. I don't remember if it was like this before, but this is what it's like now. And I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, Cashman, yeah. Carter, yeah. Yeah. I think this is pretty good. Let's do the game plan. Yes. Yeah. 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 Cool. This can be a game where I get a whole lot of points for Zach Wilson. So Robert, I don't even think this dude starts. Let's not waste time on the bench warmers. Let's put inside stuff, right? I want you to be better at stopping the run. TBH, like it's cool that you can pass rush and everything, but I need you to stop the run for me. CJ Henderson, this boy liable to get a speed upgrade on this one. What do I want? I want deep route KO, so let's do man to man. Okay. Cashman. We're gonna do speed rusher. The rookie. Field general. You know the deal. Is this this has got to be the other rookie, right? Yep. Both of them. Josh Jones, I don't think he starts anymore. It's hard to remember everyone who's on these teams. Remember who's starting and all that stuff. So I'm actually going to take a peek at my squad once I finish this up. Just to get an idea of who the heck is on this team and like where is everyone, who do I have starting and all that stuff. Metcalf, let's see, I mean I already have all this stuff, so let's just make you a better route runner. Cool. His release got upgraded too, love to see it. Auto upgrade the rest, awesome. All right, cool. Now let's take a quick peek at my team and then take a peek at his. So Zach Wilson, you already know the deal. The rookie, who I'm planning on utilizing. E-Lead, Metcalf, Calvin Ridley, Jalen Guyton, receiver course stacked. Hunter Bryan in the tight end position. Aiden Hutchinson, Yannick, that guy, Grady Jarrett, stacked D-line, stacked linebackers. Like, it's pretty nice. Stacked corners, good free safety, and then we got the strong safety stacked as well. What do I want to do here? CJ Goodwin. Hold on. Put You there and right there. And then third down running back. See, this is what I need to fix. I noticed that I had all sorts of running backs in when I didn't want them. DK, we're gonna put you in the slot. Left end. All this stuff is messed up. I don't know why. You right here, D tackle. Yeah, that's exactly where you should be. Sub linebacker. Yeah, see, all this was janked up. I don't think I ever came in and fixed it. Josh Jones. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. Slot cornerback. See, I don't even think that's correct. Whole team wasn't properly set up. Yidam, Pierre, Rochelle. I have a rookie. Didn't even realize that, but Yidam's definitely starting. Okay, so that's my squad. Now let's go ahead and check out his. So he has Ryan Tannehill, 94 overall Ryan Tannehill, Zeke, 98 speed Mercole Hardman, and Stephon Diggs, and Russell Gage. That's pretty nasty. Whew. Let's see what the O-line's looking like. Okay, damn, everybody's team is so stacked. 97 speed Dante Jackson. Oh my god. I mean, that strong safety is the only weak spot. All right. Let's go ahead and get into the game.
From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Bills Stadium, just outside of Buffalo, New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the New York Jets. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Throwing here on first down. And his first look is incomplete. This defense for the Jets, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on a young season.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4. This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. Escaping the pressure right. Going deep for Diggs. And this one is incomplete.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on the job.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Foyesade Aluakin. What a sensational effort. That's going to be a loss of 20. looking to throw. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then
check the mic and make sure it sound right, boy.
To our partner, just do it.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Second and 10. Wilson airing it out, looking for Ridley. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline.
It sound right,
big
boy.
It's that time for the Jets.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Rolling to his right. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. DK Metcalf, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Josh Jones. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
The extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
It sound right, boy.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Back to throw. Steps away to his left. And he goes out right around the 39. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll get this to Elliott. Gave a glimpse of his power that time. And then brought down at the 30. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2, got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim. And hopefully he'll be kicking extra points instead.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. It's a big play that time by the Jets. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And oh, it'll be intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And the Bills force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Now it's 2nd and 9. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them. That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now a throw here to his running back, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Elliott. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now, 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Back to throw here. Dancing to his left. Touchdown! Stephon Diggs. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bills have come back to make it a 2-point game. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bills on one play have taken the lead. They'll try and throw for it. Flushed out right. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 6. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. Again, he targets Ridley. This time it's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. It's a big play there for the Jets on 3rd down. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Calvin Ridley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are within a 2-point conversion of tying this thing up.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit, they huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Right back to Fryermuth, complete this time. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. They'll look to throw again. That one complete to Elliott. Continuing to fight for more. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 14. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. But they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And his kick is good. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a little fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit, get in their grill, and then send them back out.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Dante Jackson picks it. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
And that's Elliott, complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another 1st down. He'll drop
holding play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Left, and this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Russell Gage there to make the grab, and the Bills will extend their lead. They're going to look to throw, and he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on the 2-point try. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's caught.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. Big yardage that time for the Jets. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing is Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Bryant. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow he will muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the 27, Wilson. Flushed out right. Catch is made by Metcalf. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. So 3 plays already.
It sounds
first and
right,
goal.
boy.
They are wasting little time. Here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Jalen Guyton there to make the grab. And the Jets have made this a 1-score game. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2.
It sounds right, boy.
Wilson gonna throw for it. Eluding the pressure right. And he is gonna be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
It sound right,
Buffalo
boys.
offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there, just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A first down carry by Elliott.
It sound right, boy.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 46 yards rushing for him now to this point. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now Elliott. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. And that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Jets are right back in this football game. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case.
And this is caught at the 20. And he will be taken down inside the Buffalo 20. Big yardage that time for the Jets. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Wilson. And he whips that one incomplete there.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Wilson to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Calvin Ridley with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. Now it's Wilson. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up a throw. Being chased out left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
Check safety.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Elliott. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Josh Jones. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Jet touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to hit the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Going deep for Diggs. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to have it here just past the 25. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number one because margin for error is starting to slip away. And now it's down to a one-score game.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. Big yardage that time for the Jets. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackle.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And the Bills are right back in this football game. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. They'll buy some time right. The right side going to be caught by Hardman. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line. Back to throw. Forced out to his left. Catch is made by Hardman. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bills have once again taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And the Bills have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And they'll indeed take a knee. On third down, Elliott. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones, because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first down.
To throw. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are right back in this football game. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Buffalo, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll get another home date next week as the Raiders will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they suffer defeat for the first time as they drop to 2-1. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings.
That was one of those games where I didn't lose because my opponent beat me. I lost purely based on what it is that I was doing, which is just like, those are the ones that are the most frustrating. Because I didn't need to force that pass. Like, it clearly wasn't open. I could have been more patient. I don't know. I was just forcing a lot of weird passes, doing a lot of funny stuff, man. And it led to a deserved loss, honestly. But hey, man, we're not gonna win all of them. I feel like had I not made those mistakes, I would have done way better. Like, I don't know what that was about. But it is what it is. Live and learn. So catch you in the next one. Peace.